there's no problem with me recording both of my morning classes. Both of my afternoon classes, I won't have enough time to get them uploaded before I leave school. But I can record art class too, so if anything epic happens in here, it'll be recorded. Like yesterday, we were doing Jenga, and I think it was Alex Wells did the whole snatch a block out fast enough that the tower falls, but it falls straight down and it stays standing. So we got that recorded. So sometimes epic things happen. Sammy?
Tyler told me that someone did a karate kick to the Jenga tower that hit him in the.
Yeah, because I think when he kicked through, he didn't go straight, and then it started falling, and stuff hitting your ankle hurts. Your ankle doesn't really have much protection. It's bone. Sure. I can't remember quite the scientific, but I'm pretty sure it's about half of the bones in your body are in your feet. Because that's how many bones. They're small. It might be feet and hands. That combined feet and hands, half of your bones. Because then the rest, there's only 2 bones, right here. Right? There's only 2 bones.
Yeah,
right
here, there's 50 per hand.
Well, up here. Alright, we're too deep. So, let's talk about this problem, then we're going to check homework. So, Liam? You're injured holding an ice pack on your head. Are you sure you would like to read? Sure, it's May and Samara. Okay, but we need to pause when we need to do a that feels important to highlight. So make sure you pause. Sure, come on up, Sammy.
I will use different colors this time so you don't have them.
So click
40
pen,
bones per hand.
click highlighter.
No.
Alright, so then get out of the way once you click what you need so that Liam can read.
I'll stop at every period.
Well, only if that sentence was important. Alright, let's be quiet and listen to Liam read.
Mike has 1 mini box of Choco Blasters candy, and Warren gave her 3 more pieces.
That feels important. I don't think you're going to be able to do this in one breath. I think this is a bad idea.
Samara has 2 mini boxes of Choco Blasters and gave 6 pieces to Will.
That nurse.
Oh, how nice of her. She gave 6 to Will. Wouldn't the 2 boxes... Well, hold on. Wouldn't the 2 boxes part also be important? Yeah, it's not you're sorry. It's just yeah. I don't apologize. Yeah, I'm not sorry. Go ahead, Liam.
Now Maya and Samara have the same number of Choco Blasters.
That also feels important. Now wait, what is the number 1 question in your brain right now? It's kind of the number 1 question in my brain anytime I'm purchasing, I don't know, cookies that come in a box. So my question is always, how many cookies are in this box? Which, if I look on the back and do the math, there are 14 cookies in this box. Not anymore, but there were. So what we're wondering is how many cookies in the box of Choco Blasters? Do we know? Crap. In comes the 5D process. So, you should have either on your graph paper or on your table paper set up a 5D table. And the first thing, so how many people are we talking about here?
4.
May, Samara. Well, Will, but he gave some, took some, Will and Warren. I don't think Will and Warren are important here. No offense. Hold on. The things we need to care about at the do is May and Samara. Right? May and Samara have the same amount. Even if we put Will and Warren in our table, I don't think it's that important. Nice teamwork, guys. So, I think I'm going to set up a table with how many Cocoa Blasters are in a box. I think we're going to set up what is B. Right, I'm going to make that part of my table. And then we have May and Samara. But what could I write for how many May has? Guys, this is on your paper. 1 box, and Warren gave her 3 more. So May has a box, and Warren gave her 3. So B plus 3. Samara had 2 boxes but gave away
2B minus 6.
2B or not 2B?
2B or not 2B.
Oh my gosh.
Doesn't really make sense, but it does make dollars.
Hey. When you guys find yourselves making bad jokes like I make this summer, when you're
That
not
means
even
that-
in school anymore, I know that somewhere I will be like, I'm proud.
I accidentally made a really bad pun on Twitter. But my cat, he was like staring, and I said he looked catatonic. Cat's catatonic. I was like, oh, wait, no.
So then the do is Samara. I put those kind of in the wrong order. Is May equal to Samara? Right? Is May equal to Samara? So I should probably get some cards for you guys to help me.
Mr. Hudson,
Yeah?
are we supposed to keep graph paper or the paper on here?
Either. Whichever you decide.
I decided paper on
Here. Alright, well, that's too much to lift up. But if you look up here, like, Gage and Max have, like, big tables set up on their paper. They're using markers. Like, you can do that. Now, if you want it to be in your binder so you can reference it, probably do it on graph paper, because I doubt you're going to take this paper with you. But, so guys, where this came from is I was chatting with somebody about Numberphile, which is like a YouTube channel, and how I always just write on big brown paper. And I was like, I wish we could just, like, write on our desks. And somebody was like, can we? And I was like, well, no, these desks kind of suck anyways. They're like, well, can we put paper on them and do it? And I was like, no reason to say no. I try to say yes anytime I can. But if you are just doodling or drawing or playing tic-tac-toe with each other, this will get shut down. We will stop doing this. This is for doing math. Now, if it's free time, you can doodle if it's just free time. I love your guys' artwork. But if we're doing math together, we're doing math together. Shane? No! Give me a not answer.
5.
8? Shane wants to try 8. Because, guys, if there aren't 8 cookies in that box, I'm probably going to be sad and be like, this is a ripoff. So then 8 plus 3 is 11. 2 times 8 minus 6. So 16 minus 10. Is 11 equal to 10? No. So we know no, but which way do you think we should shift? Up or down?
Down. Let's try 9.
Hey guys, this is when teamwork is really beneficial. If we don't quite know which way to shift, up or down, hey, you try 7, I'll try 9. Or hey, you try 9, I'll try. Let's one of us each try both. So you try 9 or 7. Your other partner try the other number. I'm thinking I'm gonna go up just because if there's less than 8 cookies, I'm not buying those cookies. So I'm gonna go up. Shane, what do you think I should go up to? Just 9? Okay. 9 in the box. 9 plus 3, 12. 2 times 9 minus 6, 18 minus 6. Heyo!
Yeah.
Does 12 equal 12?
Yes.
Pretty much every day of the week. Any day that ends in Y.
Yay.
Get it? Every day ends in Y.
Oh.
So we just figured out in a box of Choco Blasters, there's only 9? I sure hope that's like a bite-sized box, right? Yeah, but okay, they did say they're mini boxes. Okay, yes, for a mini box. Okay, sure.
It looks way more than 9.
Any questions? Any questions? William?
So, for these problems, I always kind of struggle to set them up. Like, I know how to do it, but I can't.
That's why we're practicing.
Yeah, can't.
And eventually, and by eventually I mean by next week, you won't need to use this because we'll be using equations. Xavier?
How do you know kind of when or how like when you're reading how to set it up?
So that's when we pause at those periods and say does that feel important? And we're highlighting the stuff that we're then going to turn into math expressions. So when they say May has box but minus 3 or box and 3 more because Warren gave her 3 extra, that feels like a math statement that I'm going to use, right? When Samara has 2 boxes but gave away 6, that feels like a math statement I'm going to use. And then when they tell us, hey, these guys are equal to each other, I know, oh, yeah, I have to use both of those. I didn't necessarily have to put a column for B, but it makes my life easier to say, hey, what am I trying for B? Now use it. But I promise you, like I just said to William, by next week, and really tomorrow, we're going to stop using the 5D process unless you want to, and we're going to start using equations. So just hang on for like a day or two. There's no quiz tomorrow. There's no mastery tomorrow at all. We might even grade your mini mastery together. I've looked at them, but I didn't give them feedback. So I've been reading some research about like you guys doing your own grading. And I think it would be beneficial for us to do our own grading every now and then just to see like, oh, what did I put down? Can I read what I put down? Can I follow my work? Can I tell what mistake I made? Put yourself in my shoes. Same both people again, William.
Okay, so are equations not E word, but like are they more?
I'm choosing not to answer that for the next 20 minutes till we get there. Xavier,
Do we have a quiz next week?
next week there will for sure. We're gonna finish the chapter. Like 535 is the end of the chapter.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the end of the chapter. So we'll do Jenga next week too at some point. Right. So we get to play Jenga next week. All right. So Izzy's team. This is also on your paper. So look down at your paper or look up here and read. Izzy's team is using a 5D table to solve a problem involving consecutive integers. What are consecutive integers?
Means they happen one after another.
It's on your paper. If you want to highlight it, consecutive integers are integers that follow each other on a number line. So like Max just said, one after another. 1, 2, 3, consecutive. 1, 3, 5, not consecutive because they're jumping. 2, 3, 4, consecutive. 2, 20, 40, definitely not. I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, 10, 20, 30. Okay, there's a nice pattern, not consecutive. Consecutive is one right after the next. So, I want you and your partner, so imagine, guys, you walk into the classroom, you sit down at this table, and there's a 5D table on your paper, halfway done. Finish it, right? So this is on your homework paper. What we want to do is finish this. Do you think that you can get this in one more guess? And then wait, Scott's idea from 1:30? We skipped 1:30. We don't know what Scott's idea is, but we'll get there in just a minute.
Scott.
We skipped over Scott for now. He got off Scott.
Scott is.
You got off scot-free.
All right, so we have a too small on it. Ooh, first you need to figure out what is their goal. What are they trying to do? And then try again. Do it at your table. I need to hear what this chatter is.
I just need one of the teachers to find out if
Doing 17. Then if it's not either of ours, we'll know.
Foxhole. Yep. Especially when it's cold outside and it gets real hot in here. We just need some more air movement. I think really the issue with my room is when this isn't on, the air just kind of sits. And that's when I get like sweaty. Gabe likes to point it out in 1A. He's like, Mr. Hudson, are you hot today? And I'm like, yes, I'm hot.
Is this your carpet or is this someone else's?
I believe it's mine because somebody left it here at the end of a school year, but if it's not
Okay,
mine,
I
I
got
should have a name. Yeah,
Okay.
so somebody left it here at the
17
end of the
is too
school year.
small.
Why do you have one that looks the
I'm
same?
gonna try it.
Yeah.
So I have a few random ones.
I need to try 18.
Oh well, no, I was just
Like the blue one.
I was just wondering if someone from last class left it here.
I know. Yeah, that's mine. Since 15 was too low, 20 was too high, we're going to play this like Goldilocks and try to find one in the middle.
And destroy their entire house.
Isa suggests 17. I'll try 17.
And me and Max did that.
So if we're consecutive, what's the next number after 17? 18. What's the next number after that? 19. So when we add these up,
Yeah.
Oh, so close. So we're too low.
Try 18.
I did
So, all right, I've heard all of you shouting at me. Try 18.
Do it.
No, wait, okay, hold on. Before we try 18, could I have been strategic? Guys, look up here. The target is 57. Which one's closer? 48 or 63? 63. So which number would I like to be closer to? I'd rather be closer to 20. 17 is closer to 15. 18 is closer to 20. Let's see what happens.
It's the right.
Surprise, it's gonna work.
I didn't know that.
Actually,
That all equals 7.
Boom. Boom. You make a rap up about me?
There's this whole thing. It's a song. Changing the bad words.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay.
No, that's what I mean.
All right. Questions.
There's something fishy about the way because on the third number you were adding 2, but
Well, 2 to the original number, right? So if we're counting consecutively, the next one gets 1 more, the next one gets 2 more, the next one would get 3 more. Does that make sense? Yeah. So this is really, this 20 was 18 plus 2. Sorry, 18 plus 2. Does that make sense? Your practice sheet doesn't have any more of our class problems, so you can either put that in your binder, put it under your graph paper. Either way, we should not be like secretly trying to work on our homework. That's for you to do, and this one isn't even due till next week, right? 534 isn't due till next week. We'll check it on Monday. Who what? Oh, yeah, like right now. So while you're putting that away, let's check our homework. I just wanted to do a little bit of review from yesterday. So, for those of you, hey guys, we should be checking homework, and if your homework isn't done, you could be highlighting the important parts I talk about right now, but really this should be done. You've had it for 2 days. Those of you that I've walked around and been like, oh, that's not right, oh, I'm sorry, that's not right. Even though we're spinning this 2 times, guys, that doesn't mean split your table in half.
I had it right.
Your table is always splitting based off what the potential outcomes are. So if you said like your color's up here and then you split this in half, we can use this table because this, hey, it's okay if you got this wrong on here. What's not okay is if you don't do anything about it and then you still don't know how to do this next week when we take our next test. This is like spin 1 and this is like spin 2. Right? 2 things happen. Not 2 outcomes, but 2, like, I spin again. Spin 1, I can get purple, green, or black. Spin 2, I can get purple, green, or black. I filled up my hard drive again. Oh, no, it's just I froze the screen probably, maybe. Maybe. Why is this still, okay, whatever. I don't know why has it been showing this the whole time?
Maybe you should click the take the single.
Did it go away? Oh, okay. I don't know what made it go away, but all right. Sweet. So then on the back, this is a tool I don't understand. All right, here we go. Hey, we're going to talk about it. Everyone saying I did this right, I did this wrong is not very helpful. So we're increasing the price by 20%, which means it's going to be more than it used to be. What did it used to be? $7.50. So if $7.50 is our 100%, and guys, this is the same thing we've been using except it's vertical instead of horizontal. Right, our percent bars that the whole last mastery was about. So 10% would be 75 cents, making 20% $1.50. If we add that to what the price used to be, now it's $9. Still a pretty good deal. No, you don't have to. It's just there if you want to, because it showed you 100% with $7.50. I can break it down to my 10% if you want to.
It's just
Willie?
thing that I sometimes don't read the problem very thoroughly, so I thought Google, I
I fill out the whole.
I flipped it vertically because it's like when you see those thermometer things that people are like trying to raise money, you'll often see vertical percent type, like how close are we? Yeah, Emily?
Somehow I ended up with 1.50 equals 10%. And that threw me off to $10.
Yeah, I think you just probably meant to say that equals 20%. Yeah. Mason?
So how I got it was all I did was divide
By 5.
I divided 7.50 by 10, and that got me.
That's what I did. We're the same, man. It's okay. You don't have to admit that we're the same. All right. Order of operations is oh so important to solving these correctly. You gotta multiply before you add, but before you do either of those, you do what's in parentheses. So we gotta do 6 plus 4 first. We gotta do 2 plus 3 first. Yes, you can do 2 things first.
Mr. Hudson, I accidentally added 6 plus 4 instead of 4 times 25, so I got 250.
You did the order of operations wrong.
Yeah.
Well, you probably maybe fix it so you don't make that mistake again. I will. I just want to make sure people take time to look at this and like analyze.
About your movie theater preference.
No. At the end of class, if there's time. Guys, filled in is positive. Empty is negative.
Oh.
Isa, will you stand up for me? Isa's sweatshirt. Turn, like, do a little rotate. Isa's sweatshirt is showing negative space in between the O, in between the A, in between the P, like negative space. If there's an outline, but it's not filled up, right? There's no ink in that part of the shirt. Thank you. So I didn't wear a shirt that has negative space on it today. So negative, this is negative space. So positive negatives cancel. Positive negative cancel. Positive negative cancel. We're left with negative x, negative 1. Same thing over at B, but can x squared? Hey guys, if you can't not talk, you can't sit together. X squared is not the same as x. We cannot combine these. So what you get left with is x squared plus, x squared plus x after we have canceled out what cancels out. Our final question here, probably arguably the toughest, because of all the different bits and pieces we have to make sure we have. There's an x minus 1 there. There's an x minus 2 there. If you didn't label all the way around, you probably got it wrong. Because if you didn't label all the way around, it's really hard to keep track of all that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really hard to keep track of all that.
But I thought it equaled 6x plus 1.
Because negative 1, negative 2, and then there's 3 positive ones. So the 3 positive ones and the 3 negatives cancel out. Can you find your mistake? Like if you look at your paper, can you see what you labeled wrong or forgot to label? William? Yeah, perimeter is 6x. I don't even ask for the area here. Area is easier. Area would be x squared plus x plus 1. Ah, crap. My B. This is perimeter. Yeah, I know. Imagine the math teacher making a mistake. Hey, what is the area here? X squared, x, 1. Yeah, x squared plus x plus 1. It's easier. You know, there's not even, it's easy. Area, you just look at it.
Easy.
Area is easy. Well, and if we're going to compare, though, area is easier than perimeter. You can call it easy because it is. You just look at it. All right, put it away.
It's so S.
Try to make sure things are done for tomorrow. Not for another 10 minutes. I got a lot more for us to do. Yeah. You either need graph paper So you walk into class. You walk into class. You look down at the paper on your table. Then your teacher starts teaching, and you realize the question you're being asked has been started on the table. This now it might if you didn't flip your paper, it might legit be on your table. So here's the problem though. Alan's team did not follow teacher directions. How dare you? Alan's team left these columns as two different variables, right? They have L and they have W, which your teacher, this guy, advised you that two variables is dangerous. Two variables is real tough. So I want you to take maybe just a minute to chat with each other about, can you finish this table? And we can go ahead and identify what's their target. What are they trying to make happen? Perimeter of 36, right? So can you figure out the length and width? Do we have enough information? Chat with each other for a minute.
Okay, so personally, I don't.
Would you like me to come be Bianca for more?
Sure.
Personally. You said personally?
Yeah. Personally, I think that you might need to increase each one by maybe 2 or 1, and then try it again.
So they went from 3 to 4. What do you think? What do you think the width is going to go to now?
It's probably gonna go to 10, but personally, I would have gone to 11.
Okay.
Just trying to find it.
Interesting. Why are you saying 11 instead of 10?
Because personally, I think it's.
Xavier, stop drawing.
I think personally, I think it's better to overshoot and then find an in-between number than to undershoot and keep going up.
Alright. Do we know how width compares to length?
Yeah. So,
Well, I mean, in the 3 to 9, is it first so that's +6? Is that what's always going to happen?
would it make a difference?
I think it depends on what the teacher said. So then, your curiosity gets the best of you. You go to sharpen your pencil, and you notice that on another table, I did that last class too. You notice on the other table, somebody else's looks like this. So they've got length and width. Don't worry, they got length and width. But wait, 3. Wait, instead of just writing 9, this will get 9, but they wrote more. And then they went to 6 next, but they wrote more. Can anyone tell me, I think I could put something above my width column, relating it to the length, now that I look at this other table off the other paper. Caleb? Ooh, I agree with the +3 part, because +3, +3, +3. But what is the multiplication that's consistent? It's the ×2. So our width, William, our width is 2 times, let's just for now say L +3. Our width is 2 times the length +3. Okay, so they tried 3. Yada, too small. 6. Yada, too big.
4. Or wait.
So go ahead and try something. But guys, now we know how to get the width. It's double the length, add 3. Double the length, add 3. Yeah, and our target is 36. If we know we're between 3 and 6, you want to try 4 next? 5. So then, 2 times 5 plus 3. What's 2 times 5?
15. No,
10 plus 3. So 13. What? Wait. Why do they have 3 plus 3 plus 9 plus 9, 6 plus 6 plus... What?
Huh? Not even. Oh,
Lucy?
because when you times it by 2, there's technically 2 sides right there.
It's a rectangle. It's got 2 widths and 2 lengths.
What?
So whatever the length is, there's 2 of them. Whatever the width is, there's 2 of them. So you could also, I would rather do 5 plus 13 plus 5 plus 13 and act like I'm on a walk, right? Like 5, 13, 5, 13, I made it back to where I started.
Hi, new Russian. Kylie Vandaway, please come to the Perry office. Kylie, please come to the office.
What's 5 plus 13?
18.
18 and another 18?
Yeah, 18 is 36.
Hey, we got 36.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant to do. Yeah.
So on like the first one, like on the beginning one, I don't know if it's up. Like, can you scroll up? Like on the beginning one, like the first one.
Yeah.
I just did like 6 and 12.
Yeah, you were doing plus 6. Like from the length to the, you were doing plus 6. That's because when you looked at the table, like on the work that was there, they didn't tell you how the width related. Right? So this plus 6, it looks like plus 6. It's not plus 6.
Wait, no, I didn't know that was supposed to
I know, but if you did 6 and 12, you did plus 6. If I do 6 down here, it does not come out to be 12. 2 times 6, that's 12, but then plus 3, this is actually going to be 15, right? Once I figure out what's going on. But here, you didn't make any mistakes because we didn't know what was going on. Here's where this is all trying to wrap back to. This is progressing, right? This is not great. Emily, you with me? Because I'm wrapping things up right now. This is not good. It's progressing. The best thing on this screen is actually right here. Because if I would like you, I can't make you, but I would like you to draw a rectangle on your paper if you would.
I just drew a very good.
We get told, man, if only somebody had put graph paper on the first slide that you look at when you come in that tells you what you need to get for class.
If only.
They tell us one side is x. Well, that means the other side is also x. And then the longer side is double that x plus 3 extra. Double the x plus 3 extra. And then we want, you all right? Yeah, so am I, because I would like to be done, but when people aren't doing what I'm asking, it's hard for me to move on. Guys, you don't realize I want to move as fast as you want to move. I'd like to go to lunch early too. Most days I don't get lunch, but when I'm sitting and waiting for you, I don't know who to blame. Actually, I do know who to blame. The perimeter here, if I go for a walk, right? The better way to do this is let's go for a walk. I'm going to start right here. I cover x, then I turn the corner, 2x plus 3. I turn another corner, go another x, turn another corner,
Would BCC
2x plus 3.
please report to the main office? BCC to the main office, please.
And this is where we will pick up tomorrow, so I can show you that using algebra will get us to the answer in one try. No guessing, no adjusting, no getting the wrong answer.
Then what's the point of the 5D process if you just use algebra?
To show you, hey, here's the way you could do it if you just want to stab in the dark. Now here's a better way.
Like English.
I'm serious.
Like English style.
Emily, when I started teaching the 5D process, one of the things I said is this is temporary. We're only going to do this until we learn algebra. Like I said that when we started learning this, it's not a forever thing. Because think about it. What I'm telling you to do is guess, get it wrong, and then guess again, maybe get it wrong again, guess again, maybe get it wrong. It feels silly, right? Like, it feels silly.
Not really. I thought it was kind of like the method.
There's a better, it is a method, but there's a better method.
So we can cut the line.
Yeah, I'm going to come down there. Let me just pause this recording.
Well, what happens if you don't know what the total should be? Is it just on?
Then you probably can't do the algebra. If you don't know what your